because we market so much that we get people that just say they don't like us or they hate us or they.
You get the haters.
Yeah, just because we
I'm
market
so
on
tired
social
of hearing
media and
that
everything.
stupid jingle at the ballpark, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it anymore.
I get
Thanks for letting
messages
us
like,
know. Appreciate
the
it.
real estate queer. Like, really, dude? Come on, that's like
I remember
that's
that one.
original. Just stupid stuff. And at least
we love it.
bad publicity, bad comments are just as good as the good ones, I guess. People hear us. We have something besides the Pro-Up that's coming up. I sent it to JT yesterday. I'm not going to say what it was, but did you like what I sent
I
you?
really liked it.
Hey.
It's some good ideas. Hey, you're getting
I'm
smart.
on to something.
In your old age here, you're getting real
Bro,
smart.
I am on to something that's going to set you up to where you're going to be like, wow, you're going to look back when I'm an old man and go, my dad was really smart.
The smartest thing you've ever done right there.
Yeah, it really was. I'll tell you about it when we're done here. But let's talk about the market. Inventory is rising. We're not going into recession, but our inventory is rising.
Oh, no, the market's crashing.
Uh-oh.
You heard it here first.
There is a change. And here's the thing. I was talking to Julie and Sam yesterday briefly, like you and Paul were. Uh-huh. Our market's changing weekly.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I would say every week or two, we have a shift. They get a lot of
feeling.
openings. They get no openings. We get a lot of closings, no closings. Inventory rises a lot one week and then stays even the next. So, but overall, our inventory is rising by about 400 homes a month, 500 homes a month is what I'm seeing.
That's pretty safe to say.
And our sales, obviously our sales are higher than they were last year because we have a lot more inventory.
Actually, our sales are a little down.
Oh, they're still down. And we had
they're
less
down.
inventory.
Yeah.
We had half as much.
It's a different market. It's an ever-changing market, like you said. There is uncertainty in the air in general right now, I think, and that's what's causing people to be a little bit scared. But what we're noticing, I was watching George talk about this with Craig the other day, the people we're seeing the worry from this time around, instead of like compared to 08 where everybody was scared crapless, right? No one wanted to buy anything. No one wanted to do anything. We're seeing, 700, 800 plus, no worries. People are still transacting. It's really the main worry is coming from the bottom end of the market right now, where people are being a little bit more hesitant. You're seeing the luxury market do absolutely fine. Things are selling. If you're priced right, you're getting activity. You're selling. But the lower end of the market, the price points are a lot more wary right now. We're seeing inventory flood some of those communities to where, there was only 3 or 4 homes to choose from maybe in a 200-home community beforehand, and now there's 10, right? So it's driving those prices down a little bit. Those, maybe smaller lot size communities, 2-story stacked homes. We're seeing, 10 or 15 listings in those communities all of a sudden. And they're all, competitive. You see the 1 or 2 that's 20,000 above all the rest of them for no reason. But I think
you got to be priced in the top 4
here's
in
a
there.
prime example. Are you done, Jacob? Go ahead.
Go.
Here's a prime example.
Only got
why
3 minutes.
People always ask, should I buy a house right now or should I wait? So when you look back at what happened in 08, 9 or 10, the people that were losing their house was because they were in a bad loan. But you still, and we did a lot of short sales, but we stopped people from doing short sales if they were in a good loan, because I said, look, your payment's this payment. You're not going to rent for anything less. You might be 100 to 200,000 upside down in your house, but your payment is less than what you're going to go rent for. Just hang on, right? People don't do a short sale because they're underwater. They do a short sale because they're in a bad loan.
Right.
So
they can't afford the payment.
Right. So the people you were talking about today, that we had some buyers that were in a bad loan and they did a short sale. And they're afraid about buying a house again because they don't want to get in the same spot. Well, my philosophy to that is, if you pay rent, you're paying someone else's mortgage off. If you buy a house that's $500,000, more than likely in your lifetime, the house is going to be worth less than you paid for it and more than you paid for it, right? You just can't be forced to sell when it's high or low. If you're forced to sell when it's high, you're lucky. If you're forced to sell when you're low, that's unfortunate. That means you got a job transfer, but you still don't have to sell. So you never lose because you need a place to live.
Right.
So let's say you buy this house for $500,000. You're good with your payment. You're in a fixed rate. Your payment's $3,000 a month. Hey, I'm good. I have a job. The market crashes and now it's worth $400,000. You still need a place to live. You're still paying off the loan. You sit there and you be patient. you're not.
You didn't lose anything.
You didn't lose anything because you didn't sell anything.
And we know the market's going to come back around. It's just a matter of
That
time.
house will be worth $600,000 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years later.
Right.
Hey, and you're paying your principal down still. So you can't panic. You need a place to live, buy a house. You need a write-off, buy a house. You want to stop throwing money away to rent, buy a house.
Right.
Can you refinance if the rates go lower? Yes, buy a house.
And if you want to get into the nitty-gritty and the actual numbers, right, you sit with a lender and go through the cost of waiting, right? The cost of waiting to purchase a home, right? Maybe that first year, maybe that second year, you're not fully
Shoot.
making all your money back, right? You're paying
Already?
a little bit more than you would on the rental, and maybe you have some maintenance fees and this and that. But by year 3, by year 4, it makes absolute sense to own a home. It just does.
Jacob, we're done.
I know we got no time. It was a good show today.
It was, but it went by so fast, P.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Did I
Spencer.
talk too much?
I
went
think
fast,
we
huh?
talked too much.
Spencer
today.
Walden, EXP broker, Nevada State broker. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having
You
me.
do a
guys.
great job. 900 agents. That's a lot of agents to have to manage.
It is.
It really
but
is.
I,
Jacob
I have
Taylor?
a great team behind me.
Great job as usual. Real estate guy, you're doing great, son.
Thank you.
And Jude, thank you. Ramon,
You too. Great job.
good job, Ramon. 702-310-6683. 702-310-MOVE. If you're looking to buy or sell a house, give us a call. The Real Estate Guys.
We're out.